I am a member of the Theater Tech Club.
Right now, my focus is on acting.
One of the big things that I'm really interested in right now is leadership and bringing school spirit and everything like that.
I'm really interested in studying business at the moment.
I'm interested in cinema.
I'm really interested in the role of being a psychologist in the future.
I am interested in child development.
I'm really interested in playing football in college right now.
I'm interested in keeping my grade levels high.
I'm very interested in school, particularly math and science. The person who has made the difference in my life will have to be my mentor, Denise Stanford.
Kevin White is my mentor, I would say.
She's just made such a wonderful impact on my life here.
I've known her for 2 years, and she is a wonderful mentor.
He was a football coach. I met him over the summer when we first started workouts.
He's someone that I can always trust and talk to if I'm ever feeling like I need something, which is really nice to know that I have.
She's been there for me in a lot of occasions.
She's not only my best friend, but she's also like a hardcore mentor for me.
I met him for the first time before going on a Catholic youth pilgrimage to Lourdes in France. So it's just a lot of adventure I wouldn't have been exposed to otherwise. Over
those 4 years, we became pretty good friends. We hang out in the off season in workouts and we talk, and he's kind of become a mentor and a somewhat father figure to me.
And he took me in, he mentored me, gave me a lot of advice, and he was basically like a big brother, and I was like his little brother. He took me under his wing, and I really look up to him.
If you have college essays you need to write, she will read over them and then read over other drafts and then final drafts. It's absolutely wonderful. I don't know how I would have done this process without her.
We've really been able to develop a relationship above and beyond our conversations about college, scholarships, and financial aid. We've enjoyed musical connections, academic connections, theater connections.
It's just, we got along very well, so well that wish she stayed another year with me.
I think all of us go around in a bit of a bubble, and it gets us a little bit out of our bubble. I say to all my friends, come and be a mentor in the Computer Academy. It's a great experience. It's an upper.
I will tell another adult to be patient, to be kind, to open their hearts and listen to the problems of the students.
I'm really close to her.
She also helped me with the scholarships too, just making sure I was on top of things.
He was young once and he was a young boy, just like I was, so he had a lot of advice and a way to conduct myself and kind of teach me to be less of a troublemaker and more of an adult.
As an adult, and especially as an educator, it's always nice to be there for someone. And I think also as an educator, there's a lot of things going on in the modern society that young teenagers like Sophia need help with and just need someone to listen to.
Every time I have some problem that seems like the biggest thing in my entire life, and I'll talk to him, he'll look at me and be like, 5 to 7 days, we'll have this conversation again and you let me know what's going on. And he's always right, always.
She helped me make my very first resume. We would do mock interviews.
He's really kind of fostered a sense of hard work and dedication to whatever it is I want to put myself into.
They are someone who is unbiased and usually very thoughtful about what you could do better.
You know, for me, meeting Laura has been a real privilege and a pleasure.
She helps me with, normal stuff like school, doing my math homework or writing papers and stuff. But she also helps me with emotional stuff and sort of when I need to connect with someone on a really deep level, she's my first go-to person.
So he kind of instilled in me, a discipline and hard work and a philosophy that has really helped me succeed.
I would suggest to other adults that they take, first of all, advantage of meeting young people this age and being with them, understanding their challenges and problems, staying connected with our public schools, and then having the pleasure of knowing a young person.
I think the more important thing that the mentor offers to a student is their friendship, and they have somebody they can trust on, somebody who can listen to them and understand their problems.
If you make the initiative to go reach out and ask for help, there is help around. And with asking for help, you'll find incredible mentors like Miss Kleeman.
I really suggest just going out and saying to anyone that you feel that is someone that you can talk to if you really need to, and just ask them if it's okay if you guys talk. tell them you're feeling stressed and anything like that, and they will listen every time.
Break down that facade and just be your own self and be real to the student who's talking to you or to any teenager.
I think just making yourself available, like being very open and upfront about the fact that, like, you know, hey, if you need help with anything, like, I'm here, I got you. Because I think it sort of takes away that, like, scariness of trying to approach someone.
Adults have so much knowledge to give to young people, and they'll really have a hand in guiding their future. They can really shape that young person's life, who they become. It's a very positive effect on a young person.
It's good to go out there and ask for help.
I don't know of any mentoring type relationship where it isn't mutually beneficial.
I have done so many things I would have never been able to do otherwise, and I think it's a great experience for anyone.
What I would say to other adults to encourage them to step up to be mentors is just not to be afraid about it.
Yeah, I would encourage people to just take themselves up and do it.
There's nothing wrong with a relationship between two people of, you know, a vastly different age.
I want to become a mentor.
I very likely would love to be a mentor someday.
Do I think I will be a mentor one day? I sure hope I will be. If I could have half the impact on somebody else's life as he's had on mine, that would be a success.
I do hope to be someone who is feeling trouble can talk to if they need someone. That's something that I've loved being able to have, and I would really hope to be that for someone else in the future.
I do hope to be a mentor one day. I want to help kids, like I said, get into their problems, help them out, just like Lily has been doing.
I think just, like, you know, seeing someone else, like, sort of achieve what they really want to do in life, like, and just, like, watching them sort of, like, get their stuff, you know, together, and, like, seeing them really grow as a person, and, like, I think being able to be a part of that would just be magical.
Thanks.
Thank you, Sione.
Thank you, Mr. White, for all that you've done.
I would like to thank you, my mentor, for her support.
Thank you.
Hug it out.
It's a pleasure to me.